The question is perforation on the distal root of the mandibular molar is seen on. Okay, so this is the crown of the mandibular molar and this is the root. You have only two roots, the mesial and the distal root. Okay, now when you actually look at the entire mandibular molar, if you see, you have, again, this is the mesial and this is the distal root because the roots are curved distally. For the distal root, you have the canal which is exiting. You have one single canal, whereas in the mesial root, you have two canals, the mesiobuccal and the mesiolingual. Okay. Now, when you actually take a cross section at this level or even at this level, let's take it at this level. You will see that the distal root looks like this and the mesial root looks like this. They have a very kidney shape. The reason why they have a kidney shape is basically you have flutings which are present. Flutes are nothing but grooves. Okay. You have grooves which are present on the inner surface of the two roots. Because of these grooves, what exactly happens is for the mesial root, it is somewhat like this, whereas for the distal root, it is kidney shaped. Mesial root is like this. So you have grooves. Now, because you have grooves, what exactly happens is this area of the canal is here and over here. So now because of the grooves, these walls are closer to the canal. This is the distal root. So this is the distal surface of the distal root and the mesial surface of the distal root. This is the distal surface of the mesial root and the mesial surface of the mesial root. Okay. So the mesial wall is closer to the canal space on the distal root, whereas the distal wall is closer to the mesial uh, distal wall is closer to the canals on the mesial root. Okay. As a result of this, the mesial wall of the distal root and the distal wall of the mesial roots are considered to be danger spaces. Why are they considered to be danger spaces is that because when you're performing root canal treatment, this area can easily get perforated because you are going to be stripping out dentine from that region. As a result, it can lead to proper perforation into the furcation area. In order to prevent that, what we had is what is called as the anti-curvature filing, wherein you file against the curvature of the root. So if the root is curved this way, you file along the outer curvature, that is toward, you take it away from the furcation area or away from the center of the root. That is what is called as anti-curvature filing. So when it comes to the mandibular molar, the distal root, we just discussed that the mesial wall of the distal root is much more closer to the canal. Therefore, perforations as such, when you're removing dentine, you have to be careful because that is the danger zone. So you will have to be careful, and that is why the answer over here is mesial because that wall is closer to the canal.